at a giraffe, then at an ant. Check out a tree, then gaze at a plant. Now a camel looks different. Well, that's simply stated, but the truth is that all living things are related. From an elephant large to a lamb oh so small, this wonderful world belongs to us all. Our home is the earth. The earth is our home. We all need to care for the water, land, and air. We're all part of the family of life. Every plant and animal is related, connected to one another, and all of us are sharing this wonderful world. Our home is the earth. The earth is our home. We all need to care for the water, land, and air. Hi, I'm Slim Goodbody, and I want you to meet a member of my family, Cloud. Say hello, Cloud. Now, some of you may have a dog or cat or other pet that feels like a member of your family. They live with you, play with you, depend on you, and keep you company. You feel connected, and you are, but your family's bigger than that. Besides pets and parents, grandmas and grandpas, brothers and sisters, it includes every plant and animal that shares this world with us. Together, we're the family of life. We make up the biosphere. Yes.
Biosphere, from the Greek word bios, meaning life.
We're all connected. Over 5 million different species. And every living thing has an important role to play. More than 100 years ago, the Native American leader, Chief Seattle, said,
All things are connected, like the blood that unites one family. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. And whatever he does to the web, he does to himself.
Without water, land, and air, we humans couldn't survive, nor could we survive without other members of the biosphere.
In what way do they help?
One way is through a natural process called the food chain. Green plants are the first link. By using minerals in the soil, water and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and sunlight in a process called photosynthesis, they're able to produce a simple food, which gives them the energy they need to live and grow. Some of that energy gets stored in their leaves, stems, and roots, providing nutrition to the next link in the chain, the plant eaters, also known as herbivores. Herbivores use the plant's energy to stay alive. Cows that eat grass and insects that eat leaves are examples of herbivores, and the chain continues. Next come the carnivores, meat eaters. They get their energy by eating herbivores, like when a frog eats a grasshopper. And then there are the omnivores, like us human beings. Omnivores get their food energy by eating either plants or animals. Now, only an omnivore would eat both a hamburger and a salad. But the chain doesn't stop here, because all living things must die someday. When they do, their bodies are broken down into chemicals by decomposers, such as bacteria and worms. These chemicals return to the soil, providing food for new plant life. So the cycle continues, link by link, providing food for all living things. And there's a food chain in the ocean, too, beginning with tiny plant organisms like plankton and moving up through larger and larger fish. But plants and animals help each other in lots of ways. For example, we share the air. When we breathe out, we exhale a gas called carbon dioxide, which plants need for photosynthesis. And plants give us the oxygen that we need to breathe. And there are other connections, too. For example, bees gather nectar from the flowers to make into honey. But when they land on the flower, they pick up something else, pollen. As the bees fly from flower to flower, they spread the pollen, which the plants need in order to reproduce. It's nature's teamwork.
All of us here in the biosphere, we all have a part to play. We're connected to each other, and we all have something to say.
And the pig says, oink, oink.
And the cow says,
Moo. The elephant says,
and the goat says,
All of us here in the biosphere, we all have a part to play. We're connected to each other, and we all have something to say.
the zebra says,
stripe, stripe. And the groundhog,
and the bird says,
and the monkey.
All of us here in the biosphere, we have to live somehow. We need the help of humans, and we're counting on you now. And the plants say, well, they're quiet, but imagine you hear them anyway.
the gosling,
Oh, this is so delicious, Mama.
And the turtle.
it's wet out here.
All of us here in the biosphere, all of us here in the biosphere, all of us here in the biosphere, all of us here in the biosphere.
All of life is related, and it's important that we respect and appreciate all the members of our family. If we hurt them, we're hurting ourselves. Let's take a look at what's happening in the tropical rainforests, which grow in a green belt around the equator. Tropical rainforests have stood for millions of years.